Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 back with another how to draw video. As you can tell from the title and the picture right here, we are drawing classic Shadow today. So basically this is just Shadow the Hedgehog, just drawn if he looked like classic Sonic. So yeah, oh, and this picture was requested by Dustin Nunn. Thank you very much for your request. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, it's not a tough one, pretty easy. So get your pencils ready and let's get started. Alright guys, so to start off, we're going to draw a big circle, kind of like every other picture we ever draw in the history of ever. This is going to be his head. So you just want to kind of draw a big kind of circle. Again, we're not going to follow this completely, it's just kind of like the gesture. And then he'll have another slightly smaller circle for his body, and they kind of overlap a little bit. Kind of like a Venn diagram almost. Oh god, it's been forever since I had to say that word. Like that. And then his arm, like his shoulder, it's going to be about here. I wanted to say elbow, but that's not right. And basically his arms kind of go like this, and then this arm will go over and like that. His hand will be about here, and then he'll have two legs going down, one here and one here. That's about right. And again, that's pretty much all you need for like the gesture, just to get like the proportions good and just get everything just on the paper. And now we can draw the crosshairs. I'm going to jump into his face. He's kind of looking up. So basically what I like to start out with is I kind of do like a classic Sonic. You kind of do this kind of curved line here, and you kind of make like McDonald's arches. Yeah, kind of like the arches from McDonald's. Kind of go out and over, kind of form like this M shape type of deal. And then you can draw in his muzzle, which kind of just follows the eye actually, and it goes down and up where the nose is, and then back down over here, and then just kind of big round circle that goes across, and that connects up here like that. And then his nose just kind of curve line going out. You get this kind of bean type shape, little curve line in here for the light reflection, and you could shade that in. It does help if you shade in like the black parts. And now we're going to do his eye, which I've seen a couple of like classic Shadow drawings, and they keep the red in his eyes. I'm not. I'm just going to make it black, because like that's kind of like a staple of classic Sonic, is he has black eyes, no green. No green in there. So, yep, so I just keep him black. And now you can draw the kind of like the highlights he has on his eyes, the little red right here and here. And off this highlight, we're actually going to just kind of jump into the head, this head spike. So it kind of goes out, and then it curves in a little bit, just slightly. And then it just goes into his first spike. Again, you want to kind of keep it rounded. Yeah, more like this line. And you don't want to make the spikes too long, because classic Sonic and classic Shadow have smaller spikes. It's modern Sonic that has the longer spikes. And then these spikes kind of curve up a little bit, so they go down and up. Down and up. And then here you can just kind of draw kind of like a curve line following the circle you made. It's kind of like where his like neck is and stuff like that. And then you can draw another little curve line, little triangle here for the back spike. This is the only one you see. So you get something like that. And then you can draw in his ears, which is basically I break it down to, it's basically a big triangle with no bottom, then a smaller triangle with a bottom, and then a curved line. And kind of same thing over here. Actually, I'm going to darken this up and kind of erase the overlap. There we go. It's a little bit more clear. And now you just basically make a little triangle here, and then you start about here, draw a curved line to the top of it, and then a little curved line there for that ear. And now for the highlights for his head, here's the red one. It kind of just goes down to like a triangle, like a V right there. And then here you just draw little like kind of curved lines like that. And then you can draw Shadow's little frown, just kind of like a curved line that goes up and then just straight down. Like that. Very simple. Shadow's never happy. So, yeah. So now we're going to actually start drawing in his arms. And now that I notice this elbow is kind of low, so I'm going to bring it up here. And basically lightly draw a curved line like this. And then another line here. Kind of curved line like that. And now, for this hand, I keep it really simple. I basically just draw a circle like this. And then another little curved line here. And you can kind of erase the overlap. And then just a little curved line here just kind of shows like knuckles a little bit, like his hand's bending. And I just keep it like that. Very simple. Again, it's too small of a picture to get real detail into the hands. So after we get that done, we can draw in a little highlight spike here that's red on his arm. And now you can start drawing in his kind of gauntlet thing, or like wrist part of his glove, which is kind of like this kind of rectangle almost, or square right here. And then it has like a little tag that's the line going out and kind of curves around. And a line up here curves around, in and over here, just to give it a little bit of depth. And then another little rectangle on the bottom here. I'm going to erase some of the overlap so it's a little bit clearer what I just drew. But like that. Over. So you kind of get like this three-dimensional box here. Like that. And then, now before we draw on the other arm, I'm going to just draw on his kind of like chest fur he has, which is just a curved line. And it has 3 spikes that go down into like a center spike. And the same thing on this side, just 3. And then center, like that. And now I notice his body is actually a little big, so I'm actually going to shrink that down a little bit. Draw a slightly smaller circle like that. And again, this is where you don't like always follow the gesture. It's like, okay, now that I got the head in, I kind of know exactly how big to make the body. Once we got that little circle in, off of that we're going to draw a spike, because you'll have one back spike over here. And now you can draw on this arm that it's just kind of like a curved line that curves around like this. And kind of get the gauntlet up here. Like that. I'm going to draw on his legs. Just 2 parallel lines kind of going off. Like that. And then a little spike for his tail. And you can erase kind of like the overlap. You want this line to kind of go into this spike a little bit, but you don't want it to go all the way across and complete the circle. Alright, now we just have to draw on his shoes, which are pretty easy. Very similar like the wrist part of his gloves. Oh, before I forget, we can draw the other hand. It's basically just like this circle on the bottom here, but you draw a little curved line like that. Again, keeping the hand super simple. It's too small to really get into big detail. So, once we get that down, now we can draw on his shoe, which is a curved line. And then just kind of like a shape like this. And then it has like a little ring on the bottom. Just kind of draw that in. And then it has a big tag that kind of goes up and over like this. And then draw a little rectangle on the top here. Then a little square here. Like that. Zoom in a little bit. And now for this shoe, we're going to start off with a big circle here. about here, and then the shoe just kind of goes into that. And then you get kind of like straight line going up and across and then back down with another one that kind of follows it. This is kind of like his jet booster that he has on his feet. And you just kind of draw that. It starts with a curve line, then 2 lines going in, and then like a little oval right there. And then a curve line here and here. Then you can kind of follow this shape. And then it's kind of, it'd be like the rest of the jet booster behind here, like that. But that's how you get that foot. And our next foot is very similar to this one. But we're going to draw a curve line, and then that little rectangle for like his ankle part. But for this tag, it's going to go up and across. And then a line here, and then it goes down and across. And then just kind of like a curved line connecting it, like that. And now for his shoe, it kind of follows like a shoe shape like this, where it goes down and up. And it's sideways, so you kind of get like a shape like that. Very cartoony looking shoe. But then here you get kind of like a curved line where the heel goes in. And curve like that. And now you kind of get the booster, which is a straight line going down and across. Kind of just follow that. Same thing here, it goes down and up, down and up. And now for the jets themselves, it's just a curved line going in like that, and then a straight line connecting them. Same thing here, curved line going in, straight line connecting, in, straight line. Like that. Very simple. And then just a little curved line here, because like this part of the shoe is black, this part of the shoe is white. And I believe that's pretty much all there is to drawing Classic Shadow. I don't think we missed out on anything. We got the tail, the spike, the head, the shoes. Yep, that looks just about like everything. But I got a burp. Oh man, I was holding that in the whole video. God, ugh. But anyway. So yeah, that's how you draw a Classic Shadow. I'm gonna show you a more inked version right here. Let me get this over. There we go. That's a more inked version. That's kind of what it'll look like when if you do like an ink outline and then erase all the guidelines. It should end up looking like this. And yeah, anyway guys, I hope you enjoy Classic Shadow now. He's a cool little character to draw. Again, not very hard, it's just 2 big circles. And then like the shoes are kind of complicated. But other than that, it's pretty easy. Not a very challenging one. But yeah, anyway guys, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this video, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I will try my best to reply back to you. And thank you again, Dustin Nunn, for the request. And if you guys have any requests yourself, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. The way requests work is I take your name and what you request, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make how to draw videos, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no time order or anything. It's just what I feel like drawing that day. So, yeah, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and next time we will do another one. I haven't even have it picked out. So, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And, yeah, that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.